Hello and welcome to a gameplay video of Amorphous Plus. This is going to be a game in my show-off segment. I think that's what I'm going to be calling them from now on. This is just me showing off various games. Anyway, as I'd stated before, this is Amorphous Plus, found on Kongregate.com, courtesy of InnocuousGames. This is the part where I show off some of the badges that I have. This is the Impressionist badge. At some point I decided that certain ones of these aren't really worth showing off. I chose Hairball purely because that one is a bit tough to do. Same with that. Well, depends on if you're a noob like me. I've gotten up to 50 to 75 deaths now. God, this is unprofessional. Anyway, I showed Bully because that one was kind of amusing. Anyway, I paused so you can read these if you want to. That's merely the rewards. It's not really that interesting. The bestiary is interesting, more interesting in comparison. I did a countdown of 5 for each of these, simply for the purpose of displaying them. You can read these if you want to, or you can simply skip ahead. I may add an annotation for that, if I figure out how to. So this may be my first vid with annotations. Oh yes, by the way, I do not own any of the music in this, nor do I own the game itself. I'm simply showing it off. The music, honestly no idea who it's by, but actually I remember seeing it somewhere. It's in the credits of that thing, anyway. Sorry, stumbling over myself. Just relax, this is 10 minutes of awkwardness. It's only 10 minutes, relax, it's just like a one-time video unless I decide to do another one. So while I go through these last two, enjoy the music. Right, now we shall begin the actual gameplay, doing a single nest run, using a small nest. Anyway, as you can see, this is our guy. Simple controls, dragging the mouse across the screen moves him, he follows the mouse. If the mouse stops on his head, he stops. Clicking swings your big ass sword, and you can build up combos. Forgot what they're called, but I think it's like Oozle or something like that. No, wait, that's the combined versions of those. Anyways, you can see there that green Oozle, or Oogle, whatever the heck it's called, hit me there, and it bumped me. That bump knocks you over. Yes, I am well aware I've completely forgotten about the yellow things, because I'm playing grab-ass with my commentary. Anyway, those yellow things are stickies. They produce a gelatinous sort of substance that slows you down. Similar to a clutter, which is a purple thing that you'll see later. Anyway, those green things are fairly hazardous and you may want to get them, mostly because they will knock you over, or rather off balance, which could cause you to get nommed on by a bigger version, or a hunter, worse yet, a fuzzle, or hit by a melty, which is an orange thing that dissolves you. And there, as you can see, is an Oozle. It's the big thing, and I've just gotten eaten by it. Yeah, didn't last too long. From here I rage quit and go to the menu, sort of. From there, I choose to go on a medium difficulty for the bounty run, which is simply collecting a score. There is no end until you die. And that's my timer in the background there. So the only objective for this is to build up a massive score, which you glean, obviously, by killing these things, as I'm going to be referring to them, because I have not bothered to research anything before I began this, and I forget things easily like that, so hey. Anyway, the beginning phase is always these things. Occasionally they will morph together to form the big green, the bigger version. The adult oozle, I think it's called. Yeah, anyway. That thing can kill you, these can't. They simply knock you into things that will. Not on purpose, mind, you just have to be very alert. And there was a biter. It can kill you off-screen, which is very annoying. And there you go. That orange thing that you just saw that spattered there, that was a melty. And that was a biter, eating me. Looks painful, doesn't it? I do not envy myself to be this guy. Anyway. There's one thing I enjoy about this is the music. Music's fairly good, and the concept of the game is, well, classic. Kill things, get a high score. The only difference is, kill things, get high score, get badges. So it's pretty cool, bro. Again, I will link this in the description. It's a pretty good game. I suggest you at least try it. I wonder if you get to see any of the really high-level stuff. I've forgotten entirely about this. I think I die a couple times, so I'll do my best to record a segment and see if I can find any of the really high stuff, like a Void Eater. Oh boy, that was fun. Maybe even a Fuzzle. I think I get one of those in this video. Anyway, the higher level stuff is really, really dangerous, and nothing in this game has a level, by the way. Certain things take longer to kill based on certain factors. Like the Fuzzle. High hair, extremely, well, just lots and lots of hair. Certain things are the evolved, as it were, version of others, like the Oozle, the adult version. The Fuzzle is the adult version of the biter. Not certain. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a bit sick, but something worth mention is the fact that God, sorry, is that the adult Oozle can form with another Oozle, and it will create a gray, which is virtually unkillable in my experiences. But I think it does have the occasional weak point, or point of weakness rather, and that will then change into a Void Eater afterwards. Void Eaters are very dangerous, especially when they just form, because they compress, and it releases a shockwave which kills you. Also, that thing up in the corner is a reward. Not an award, but a reward. That's a grenade that I'm using. I think you regain the charge to use the thing again by killing oozles, or oogles, just any other things. That's it, really. It's a fairly simple game. Hope you check it out. It's worth your while. If you have a Kongregate account, do donate. It's worth your time. Do donate a few creds. I don't have many creds to donate, so it's probably worth your time if you do. Or not really. It's probably worth your while. Because, hey, supporting a dev means they produce more games, better games. And you have a chance to do a sequel. So we may see Amorphous 2 or Amorphous Plus Plus. Which would also be Amorphous Plus the second. Anyway, let's just end this on the note of me getting killed by a biter. Thanks for watching. This has been the gameplay of Amorphous Plus. Designed by innocuousGames. Music from... Sorry, I cannot read that. Revolution Void, I think it is. Sound effects by Janus Professional. And the playtesters. This has been recorded by the Aguila 777. Hope you've enjoyed this. Goodbye.